Are you ready to hear about the dumbest criminals out there? Today, we're going to take a look at 10 criminals who made some of the most ridiculous mistakes that led to their capture. From a hot potato thief to the unlucky shoplifter, these criminals' mistakes will leave you wondering what they were thinking. But remember, this video is for entertainment purposes only and not meant to glorify crime. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of the 10 dumbest criminals and how they got caught. Number 10. John Mogan and Ashley Duboe's perfect bank robbery in Asheville, Ohio, turned out to be a failure. Mogan committed the crime, but Duboe was still an accomplice. They posted pictures of themselves holding the stolen cash on social media, thinking they could get away with it. But the police also used social media and caught them within 4 days. Both were charged with theft and robbery and are currently behind bars at Pickaway County Jail in Ohio. The couple's bond was set at $250,000, which they can't pay, as they were too focused on the short-term gain of the robbery to think about the long-term consequences. Number 9. A thief in Thailand fell asleep in a child's room in the middle of a robbery, not realizing that the owner of the house was a police officer sleeping in the next room. The police officer called his colleagues, who arrested the sleeping thief. The thief's face during his arrest showed that he didn't do his homework before attempting the robbery. This incident highlights the importance of not robbing houses where police officers live and not falling asleep on the job. Number 8. Porch piracy is a heinous crime, but one porch pirate in Mississauga, a suburb of Toronto, got what he deserved. He stole a package and rushed back to his Toyota Yaris to make a quick getaway. However, it was winter, and his car got stuck in the snow in the homeowner's driveway. The homeowner saw the thief with his package, called the police, and filmed him struggling to escape the snow. The thief was caught and taken into custody. This incident highlights the power of homeowners to help catch criminals by providing evidence to the police and serves as a reminder that crime doesn't pay. Criminals must ensure that they're not driving a car that can't handle winter conditions if they're going to commit a crime. Number 7. After spending 10 years in prison for bank robbery, Craig Jernat was released in August, only to be caught robbing banks again hours later. However, his amateurish attempt was doomed from the start. He wrote his note so poorly that the bank teller couldn't read it, and when she asked him about it, he insulted her and informed her of his intentions. Unsurprisingly, Jernat got away with no money and was caught by the police soon after. Jernat's story serves as a reminder that committing a crime is never a good idea, especially when freshly released from prison. Number 6. Emanuel, the wheelchair bandit from Pittsburgh, rolled into a bank in his wheelchair, threatening to detonate a bomb if the teller did not hand him $50,000. But when the teller started crying, Luna left without any money, leaving his wheelchair at the scene. Luna was caught when the police recognized him from security footage, and he was sentenced to 46 months in federal prison. While Luna's actions were foolish, it's uncertain what drove him to commit such a crime. Regardless of the reason, his attempt at robbing a bank was destined to fail, and his guilt only emphasizes his lack of sound judgment. Number 5. It's not just modern-day criminals who make dumb mistakes. Back in 1897, a group of train robbers in Minnesota attempted to steal a valuable cargo from a train. However, their plan quickly fell apart when one of the robbers unhooked the wrong cars, allowing the valuable cargo to go miles away. All the robbers were able to steal were pocket watches and some spare change. The robbers fled the scene and were never caught. This attempted robbery is a testament to how even the best laid plans can go awry due to a simple mistake. It also highlights the importance of thorough planning and attention to detail when attempting to pull off a heist. This is a lesson that modern-day criminals can also learn from, as even the most elaborate plan can be derailed by a single mistake. Number 4. James Blankenship believed that robbery was legal as long as it was committed during the day. In 2013, he broke into his own mother's home but was caught and charged with burglary. Similarly, Reuben Pavin thought that stealing from a charity thrift shop was okay because of its name, Finders Keepers. He was caught on video, and after turning in the stolen goods to the police, he claimed that he thought everything at the store was free. These two criminals' beliefs demonstrate their lack of common sense and understanding of the law. Patrick McGuire's disguise during a robbery was also ridiculous, as he covered his face with a clear plastic bag. His extensive criminal history led to a 15-year prison sentence for stealing only $60. Lastly, Paul Sinclair's attempt to rob a bank with his fingers curled up into a gun shape was so non-threatening that he was only able to get away with $120 before being caught by the police 10 minutes later. These criminals' actions may have been dumb, but they serve as a reminder that crime never pays off. Number 3. Imagine trying to rob a store named Discount Gun Sales with a baseball bat. Well, that's what Derek Mosley did in 2013. He broke into the store and smashed a display counter with his bat. However, the store manager was armed and pointed his own firearm at Mosley, holding him until the police arrived. Mosley was charged with first-degree robbery. This incident shows how committing a crime without proper planning and knowledge of the situation can result in disastrous consequences. Number 2. Albert Bailey had a plan to rob a bank in Fairfield, Connecticut. But instead of keeping his plan a secret, he called the bank and informed them that he would be sending someone to collect the money. Bailey had already spent 7 years in prison for a previous bank robbery, and this new plan was equally ineffective. After arriving at the bank, Bailey was locked inside, arrested, and sentenced to another 9 years in prison. This incident shows how failing to learn from past mistakes and not adapting to new situations can lead to dire consequences. Number 1. Hannah Sabata's case takes the cake for the dumbest criminal act. After stealing $6,000 from a bank in Nebraska, instead of laying low, Sabata took to her YouTube channel, Jelly Beanie, and bragged about the robbery. She described the entire methodology for the crime, showed off the stolen money, and even revealed the license plate of the car she used. The video eventually led to her arrest and sentencing of 10 to 20 years in prison. Sabata's case shows how committing a crime and then bragging about it online can lead to immediate and severe consequences. In conclusion, these 3 examples show how committing a crime without proper planning, not learning from past mistakes, and bragging about criminal acts can lead to disastrous consequences. It is crucial to understand the gravity of the situation and weigh the risks before making any rash decisions that could lead to a lifetime of regret. It is better to avoid such actions altogether than to face the dire consequences that follow. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about the world of crime. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And remember, if you're thinking about committing a crime, think twice before making any foolish decisions like the ones we've just shown you. Thanks for watching.